Whispers in Ikono. Episode 2. Chief Urok Ikot, burdened by the weight of his decision, retired to his compound. He paced restlessly, the rhythmic thud of his footsteps echoing the turmoil in his heart. He knew he couldn't ignore the colonial demands, but neither could he simply surrender. He decided to play a game of strategy. He called for a meeting with the village elders and proposed a compromise. "We will pay the tax," he declared, "but we will do so in our own way." He suggested they pool resources, ensuring that no family was unduly burdened. He also subtly hinted that those who cooperated with the colonialists might find themselves excluded from the communal resources. This strategy, while seemingly compliant, was a masterstroke of subtle resistance. It allowed Urok Ikot to appease the colonial authorities, while maintaining control over the village's resources, and, more importantly, the loyalty of his people. However, the seeds of discord had been sown. Some villagers, seeing an opportunity for personal gain, began to secretly collaborate with Mr. Thompson, offering information and assistance in exchange for favors. The whispers of betrayal began to circulate, creating suspicion and mistrust within the community. One day, a young man named Etienne, who had embraced the missionaries' teachings, approached Urok Ikot. "Chief," he said, "the old ways are failing. We must embrace the new. The white man's education offers a better future." Urok Ikot, seeing the erosion of his influence, knew he was fighting a losing battle. Chief Urok Ikot, despite his reservations, recognized the undeniable allure of the new world. He saw the young people like Etienne drawn to the promise of education and opportunity. He knew he couldn't simply crush their aspirations. Instead, he decided to adapt. He called for a public meeting. "My people," he announced, his voice resonating with a newfound resolve. "We cannot ignore the changing times. The white man's ways are here to stay, but we must not lose ourselves in the process." He proposed a radical idea, the establishment of a local school, funded by the community, but with teachers who would also teach the traditions and history of Ikono. He hoped to blend the old and the new to give his people the tools they needed to navigate the changing world without completely abandoning their heritage. Mr. Thompson, initially skeptical, saw the potential for control and eventually approved the plan. He saw it as a way to further integrate the community into the colonial system. The school was built, and Etienne, to his surprise, was chosen as one of the first teachers. But the serpent of division continued to coil within Ikono. Those who had sided with the colonialists saw Urok Ikot's move as a desperate attempt to cling to power. The whispers of betrayal grew louder, and the lines between tradition and modernity became increasingly blurred. The struggle for power had entered a new phase, a delicate dance of diplomacy, defiance, and the ever-present threat of the white man's wrath. This is an intelligent property of Mfoniso Rufus. Please like our videos and click the notification button to get notified when our next video is ready. And please don't settle, subscribe to your channel. Thank you, and God bless you.